Hey guys, welcome back to Unique Beauty. Long time no see. Today I'm bringing you into my kitchen again. 2024. Welcome. I wish you all the best in this year, guys. Okay. In here, guys, let me show you how to cook Sierra Leone fried stew with the fried rice. Go with it. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here quick. And also, I'm going to show you how to spice your fried rice or jollof rice to get better taste and better flavor, guys. This is very important when you cook our local dish like so. We start with the fish. I'm going to clean the fish very well, just like so. I've already scaled it. I'm just rinsing it out with cold water. The secret to cut your fish just like so to make it look smooth, you always use the bread knife, and also leave your fish to got a little bit of ice so that it doesn't go mushy because it's frozen fish. Then you find any kind of spice that resonates with you, just like so. I'm using onga spice, which is really good, and then the Benny seasonings. Then with my mixed spice, this is going for £12 in the shop. This spice is so bam for your chicken, your fish, whatsoever. And I'm using 2-star Maggi and 1 shrimps. Okay, so I'm going to add all this into the bowl to mix well. Then my own spice, I'm just using 2 spoons because I'm trying to minimize the taste here. I just want everything to come together so that the boys can enjoy it, because it's one of them their birthday. So I'm just cooking this special Sierra Leone dish for them. So once I finish add everything, guys, you can use 2 spoons or 1 spoon depending the kind of fish you're using or the meat. Then I'll mix everything very well to combine. Then I'll transfer it into a small bowl like that and just use my hand to spread it into the fish so that it doesn't go too salty. Okay, mind you, I didn't add salt into this because this spice, most of them had salt mixed already, so it's just the taste I'm trying to get well balanced here. So I will do like that, and then once I finish, leave it to marinate for 2 hours. Then I will grill it, which is off camera, but I had a long video which I showed you how to season the fish and also how I grill it. So I will use the baked peel. I just add it and grill it so that the smell can just cut off. So these are all the ingredients I'm going to use. With this local dish, we use more of the onions. You can use 10 up to 6 depending the size you want, because it's the main ingredient into this dish. So you use nice onions. Then the lake one, this will just change the flavor and the smell. Then I also have the spring onions to finish up later, which is part of us when we cook this food. Then I have some hot chili pepper. I'm just going to use some few. It's not that hot anymore, guys. I don't have some Irish potato. I only have sweet potato, which the boys they prefer. So I'm using sweet potato. Tomato puree, but I will not be using tomato puree today for this dish. I'm using the plum tomato instead in the tin. This will just make the stew texture really soft. I'm just using the water. So onga, then Benny season. Okay, you can see this too. This is the two I'll be using. My shrimps Maggi here and star Maggi, which I'll be adding later as well for taste. So guys, very simple and easy to cook. So this is all the ingredients I'll be using, guys. So also your fish, you see how I grill it very well. It's a bit dry, but because I don't like it soft, I don't want it to mash inside the stew later on, which you will see later. So it's very important when you spice when you're grilling. Okay, rosemary, bay leaf, thyme, and the leek peel. It just says the fish smell not to sit in the house for very long time. So if you do that and also put towel behind the door, it's very important. The smell will just go out after you finish cooking. Open the back door and then start your cooking, guys. So these are all the ingredients. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. Comment, ask questions if you need. Let me know how you cook your own jollof rice. You could also leave your own question if you like the way I cook mine. If it's simple or hard, let's discuss, guys. Okay. Yeah, let's start cooking. So I've got some pure corn oil which I will be using to fry the fish. Okay, just to add more crunch to the fish. So I'll add 200 ml of cooking oil. So once the oil is heat up, then I'll start frying the fish. Okay, so I'm going to prep all this now. Slice the onion, then I'll blend some, then I will just leave some like that. And then the fish, as you can see, I am turning it over so the other side can brown very well. So this is the reason why I like to grill my fish, because it's so easy to fry. The oil is not going everywhere. You can see. So the leg, I'm just slicing the old leg half, then the half, I'm just gonna blend it just like so to just add flavor while I'm cooking the rest of the meal. So once I finish frying the fish just like so, and then I'm going to put it inside the basket so the excess oil can drain. Then I will slice the onions this way. This is the best way to slice the onions for Sierra Leone stew. You can't blend the onions. If you blend the onions, it's going to look like Nigerian stew. So Sierra Leone stew, we don't blend the onions. We slice it these two ways. Fish is all done now. No fishy smell in the house. Fried very well. Really seasoned well. I'm just going ahead now and fry the sweet potato. Then I will grill it later, because I don't just want it to look like crunchy if I fried it. So I'll just fry it half and grill it. Then I'll pour some of the oil that I used to fry the fish to start the cooking. Once it's heat up, then I'll add all the onions just like so. I'm basically using all the same spice like I use for the fish so that everything can combine together very well. So once the onions is a bit steamed, then I will add the spice, because this way it helps the onions to cook quick. Yeah, then I will just use 2 spoons of my own spice, then the 4 maggi cube, then with the Benny and the organ seasonings, I'll just eyeball that one, guys. I know we know better about how to add our seasoning. Then once the potato is grilled, I'll put it aside and add the plain chili and some of the onions and leek. So I'll add that now and stir. Once I stir, I'll add in the tomato plum water just like so. This will just add a bit of softness to the onions. You see, it doesn't make it too dry. Like the tomato puree will make the stew dry at this stage, which it doesn't add the flavor into the onions, which we need, because it's the onions is the base into this local dish. So using the tomato puree is not a bad thing, but it just makes the stew dry, too dry. So if you use plum water, it's much better, and add the flavor to the onions and make everything moist and really good, not too dry. Then I'm going to add some bay leaf and then black pepper, white pepper, then with the mixed other spice. Like I said, it's all about the spice with this local dish. The flavor have to just blend together and locked in. Then afterwards, if you have goat meat or any kind of other protein, you can add it for better taste. So I'm adding some goat meat that I grilled leftover. So I just add that and stir. I'm going to cover it and leave it to steam. The next time I come, we'll just introduce the fish, and then that's it. It's simple and easy, but it's very critical if you don't get the flavor right. If it tastes bland, it's just going to introduce the fish now, the fried fish. The stew is ready, the onions is cooked now. This is why I like to add the goat meat, so that the onions and the other vegetable will have better taste, because the fish at this point, it will not boil for so long. So this is why the base have to have that taste and flavor. So I'm just adding the fried sweet potato. This is the African one. It's crunchy and nice and soft. Oh, guys, if you just smell these flavors coming out of this kitchen, you're gonna join me. You're gonna join me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the videos to anyone you know they're struggling how to cook Sierra Leone stew. Show them this video. Is very, very simple to follow and just cook. I'm introducing the spring onions at this stage. Guys, my son had a beautiful birthday 2023. This was December. Time to cook the jollof rice now, guys. As you can see, I add the oil, and then I'm going with the onions and some leek, and then I'll stir. So the kind of oil you use, you can use fresh one, or the remaining one you use to fry your fish or chicken. It's all good. Then I will add in the garlic, ginger, leek, and onions and chili that I blend. That's what I just add now. Then I will follow up with the tomato plum water, just for the same texture for the rice. Then I will add the bay leaf, rosemary, thyme, and then stir. Guys, the flavor for the rice is very important, and the taste. Salt, maggi. Okay, when you cook it, if you don't get it right, it just doesn't taste well. And then it's very simple, but if you get the flavor and the taste, you enjoy this meal very well. Then I use basmati white rice. You can use the brown one, whatever resonates with you. You could go ahead and add them. So once I wash the rice very well, then I will add it just like so. Then I will stir and cover it for a bit, leave it to steam just like so. Once it's steamed, then I will stir it and add boiled water. So this boiled water you add, it speed up the cooking, and then because the rice at this stage, you can see the water, and it's, you can see where the water is, just small water you put to finish up to cook the rice. So at this stage, you go ahead and add your maggi, salt for taste. Then you stir again, and then once you finish there, you cover it, because it's the steam gonna cook that rice now. So as you can see, the stew, it's finished. The stew is just there bubbling the flavor out of the room. Then once the rice, the water is dry, you go ahead and add that spring onions and cover it again. The next time I come, it's ready. It's just the steam cook the rice. You just put small water, and then that's it. It's ready, guys. The flavor, it's just bursting in this kitchen. Guys, come and join me. The food was marvelous. It was good. It tastes right. It was delicious. We enjoyed that weekend. Thank you, Allah, for everything. This is good food. Okay, look at that. Look at that. It was lovely. Thank you. I got lots of other videos you could watch. Gambia jollof rice, you know. Guys, you're not encouraging me to make more videos because you're not liking my videos, you're not sharing my videos, you're not watching my videos to the end. I wish you do, guys. Welcome and then share, please.